Hey friends, it's Angie. Today I have my husband Christopher here who lent me his face so I can do this to it. If you want to see how I accomplish whatever this is, keep on watching. So I'm starting by applying some maracuja oil to his face. I want his skin to be super hydrated for this look. And I'm mixing together some pore filling primer and NYX's Born to Glow illuminator to give his face a super glowy base. I used the flat top kabuki to really buff that into his skin. I'm spritzing him down with some Mario Badescu rose water and using a beauty blender to blend out some of the product and just add some more hydration. Using an orange corrector, I'm covering up his stubble and some slight darkness under his eyes. Pumping some foundation on a brush, I'm applying it in sections to his face. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Matte Foundation, and I find that it can dry a bit too quick, making it hard to blend, so work in sections just to make this easier. I use the beauty blender at the end to ensure a flawless finish. Taking some Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer in Vanilla, I'm highlighting and concealing. Again, working in sections because I feel this product also has a tendency to dry quick and just be a bitch to blend, especially since it's so full coverage. My favorite combo lately has been layering some of the Radiant Born This Way concealer on top of the super coverage one. It adds a bit more, radiance and makes the skin look nice and fresh. I set the face with Maybelline Loose Fit Me powder, and as you can see, I used more of a pressing and rolling motion to really set that powder on there. I'm contouring with a cool toned brown. I didn't want a lot of warmth in this look. I was going for a smoldering androgynous vibe. So instead of applying the contour at an angle like we normally do, I'm pulling the color down at the ends towards the chin. This gives a more sunken in appearance, and it also emphasizes a more masculine jawline. I'm defining his nose with that same shade and pulling it up into his crease to really sink in and add depth to his eyes. For his brows, I simply combed them out and filled them in dark using hair stroke motions. I gelled those caterpillars into place and used some concealer to clean up the top only. For this eye look, I concentrated the shadow in his inner corner close up to that brow bone and dragged it out to the end of his eye, pretty much applying the shadow in a sideways L shape or like a right angle, basically keeping it very angular. I'm using my Carly Bible palette for this look, but pretty much I'm just using a cool brown and darkening it with a cool mauve or reddish brown. And I swept both these colors under the eye as well. Now I'm sure this was his favorite part. I'm tightlining the upper and lower water lines. And using a black shadow messily to smudge out the upper lash line. For a touch of glam, I'm using a shimmery brown to lay in his inner corners. I applied mascara to the top side of his lashes, and then focus the product mainly on the tips of the lashes for the underside. So just the tip, guys. I used a neutral blush shade just to give his face some life and a hint of warmth. Yes, honey, I am highlighting his face for the gods with this golden highlight. And just darkening up his beard with a matching shadow. A touch of gloss on the center of his lips. And a final spritz of setting spray finishes the look. Christopher an androgynous makeup look, really played with his masculine features, but also added a bit of glam where I could. His highlight is popping, the gloss is popping, this smokiness is really sexy. It's like a vampire and Pete Wentz had a baby. How do you like this?
I'm loving being a vampire.
How do you like your highlight?
I guess it's popping.
Okay. Do you think you're gonna go to the office like this?
Every day.
Yeah, I think it's very suitable for an office. Doing something like this is a good way to get your feet wet in the makeup game if you are a guy and want to start doing makeup, or anybody really. It's really simple and it's not too dramatic. I think that this could be applied to anybody and you look fleeky. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to thumbs up and subscribe. Click that bell notification so you can get notified every single time I make a video. And if you want to see more pictures of this look and see that pop and highlight and glistening lips, please check out my Instagram page where I have tons more photos at Chubby Bacon Bear. And I will see you on the next one.